So when you are listening to Sinhala, thinking that you are learning English language, what happens is you are learning more and more Sinhala. If you want to do that, you do that. That is it. That is my piece of advice today. So, hi there, I'm Surang from English Pen, and you can see I'm at Goal 4 today, and I'm going to talk about a very important topic, that is how Sinhala language, your mother tongue, becomes really a barrier to learn spoken language. There are people moving here and there, and mostly the Suddhus, and that's okay, it's really good. One day I would like to interview a number of Suddhas and show you how you can learn languages. But today my mission is not that. Mama obata කියන්න යන්නේ සිංහල කොහොමද ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න බාධාවක් වෙන්නේ කියන එක පිළිබඳවයි කතා කරන්නේ. හැබැයි ඉතින් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් තමයි මේක කියන්නේ කියා දෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඉංග්‍රීසි අමාරුයිටත් මේක තේරෙයි කියලා මම විශ්වාස කරනවා. ලස්සන මුදත් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. එහෙම බලලා මම දැන් කතා කරන්න යන්නේ එහෙමනම් පොරොන්දු වෙච්ච පරිදි සිංහල කොහොමද ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගැනීමට බාධාවක් වෙන්නේ කියලා. Yeah, that is it. Now the thing is actually it is a major problem in different countries, a good number of countries, that is spoken language, spoken English, spoken Urdu, or whatever the language that you are trying to pick up. It becomes really a dream if we are not following good sort of things. So methods and things like that the polyglots basically use. So therefore, if you want to learn the language, you have to think about how polyglots learn languages. Polyglots are people who have learned a good number of languages, and that is it. Yeah. Now the thing is, learning a new language, that is learning second language or learning third language or whatever, has become really a major problem in good number of countries. Oh, there is a very nice thing that I should show you. Elephants. So I'll show you good number of elephants. Not really a good thing to go near, but I think yeah, that is the thing. So, continuing the topic. So, why Sinhala has become really a barrier to learn English language? So, this is, as I have told you, a common problem of learning second language or a third language or a foreign language. So, you can see a lot of Suddhas around me. They are enjoying to the fullest, I do believe. So, yeah, so sun setting, and okay, now what we have experienced is in our country or in different countries, we can see people try to learn, people try to pick up new languages, but they find it really difficult. Why? In our case, English language, it is really difficult to learn English language to the fullest, to the level that we like, so that we can speak the language. So among these Suddhas, I would like to tell you how to pick up the language, learn English, if you like learning English language. So if you are not exposed to the language, that is, if you are not exposed to the language that you are trying to learn, you are not learning. So the thing is, actually, in our lessons, mostly when we learn English language, what basically you hear is Sinhala language. Yesterday I even did a video on this, but today I thought of coming to this place, I should talk about this, telling you the thing again. So you just think about how you learn English language. When you learn English language, you basically listening to good amount of Sinhala. So the teacher would explain things in a way, and teacher would read what is in the book, dialogues or whatever. That is basically English. Leave that. Don't think about that part. I mean, I want you to see how it is happening. If I am going to read things in the book, that is in English because it is an English book. I am reading an English book if I am the teacher. So, other than that, maybe we would give you instructions so that you can fill blanks, or you can connect words, phrases and things like that appropriately. But mostly, you are not listening to the conversational language. Conversational language is the day-to-day language, the language day-to-day that you use in your day-to-day situations. When you are listening, when you are learning English language, you basically are listening to Sinhala. You just think about YouTube videos or whatever. Not Sinhala. I mean, in your case, it is Sinhala. In case of Hindi, that is Hindi. So you just sing whether what you hear is basically more than 50% of the Sinhala language, then you won't be able to speak the language. That is it. That is not total immersion. And if you listen to the lesson, and if you find that it is of basically 75% of English that you are listening, you feel, and then you just think about whether it is constructed by the teacher or not. The teacher does the thing, the teacher constructs the thing, then it is really good. There are teachers, there are places where the language is used in a general sense, that is the perfect sense to teach English language. Yeah, that is it. That is the thing. So, if you happen to expose totally to Sinhala language when you learn English language, you are not learning English. Therefore, it is your duty to select maybe classes, maybe places, maybe YouTube videos, or maybe any other form of things to learn the language. At least 75% of what you hear, at least beyond 65% of what you hear should be English language, and mostly that should be of production of the language, not something in your book, not something in past papers, not something in your testing materials, but the language that you hear should be authentic, that is language production, producing. If the language is produced by the teacher, that is really good. I've seen some good Sri Lankan teachers. They use English language to teach English. That is really good. There are teachers. So, however, in your case, you are a special person in a way. That is you. If you won't learn languages, you just try your best to think about how much, what is the percentage of you are listening to an authentic language. Now, for example, vloggers, that I'm talking about something. I'm not reading material. I'm not reading a script. So I'm talking about something that is really good for you to learn languages, if I say. So therefore, just think about what you hear when you learn English language. That is what is important. The most important thing is what you hear when you learn English language. When you learn English language, you just think about whether it is production, language production. The teacher produces the language or not. If it is coming from books, if it is coming from the script, or teacher is really producing the language, making the language, new language in the classroom, then that is good. That is what I want to tell you. So when you are listening to Sinhala, thinking that you are learning English language, what happens is you are learning more and more Sinhala. If you want to do that, you do that. That is it. That is my piece of advice today. So what is most important is what you are listening to. When you are learning English language, you just think whether you are listening to Sinhala or you are listening to English. If mostly you are listening to Sinhala, your spoken language skills not developed. If you are listening mostly to English when you learn English language, then that is really a good thing. And the English language that you hear should be production. That is what I want to tell you. So therefore, don't make Sinhala a barrier, a bad thing in your language journey. So I'm going to wind up this mini lesson. Okay, bye.